This one here, we got two headlines. So we have Titans rookie QB Malik Willis, kind of under the radar, was one of the quarterbacks that we were, everybody
Rooting
was
for.
kind of saying, he might be one of the first to go out. He has made a lot of progress, and he even said it himself that I'm light years ahead. Now I'll go into a little bit more about that right now. Mike Tomlin, on the other hand, was speaking a lot about Kenny Pickett, another draft a quarterback that was drafted in this last draft here, says to not read into Kenny Pickett getting second team reps. He was actually on the third team, starting beating out not only Mitchell Trubisky, but also Kyle Rudolph in certain aspects.
Mason Rudolph.
Mason, thank you. Mason Rudolph.
Oh, I thought he was about to say the other dude's name.
Getting into the second team reps.
Oh.
And you should, and what Mike Tomlin was saying is that you should not read into him getting these second team reps. I'm sure you will because you are the media. Who will start first? And it might not be in this next upcoming season. It might be the next one. But who's going to start first out of these two? Now, so Willis had to say about his own type of improvement so far. Operating the huddle. This is his quote. Operating the line of scrimmage and all the plays and being comfortable with them. All the above. I've learned the importance of timing and how it affects the whole play. Going into it, Vrabel was even saying the same thing, like just making sure the timing improves, that he's doing that, learning a lot of the plays, having a certain amount of time to get the pass off and the distribution of the route and everything that ties into it.
Right.
Willis fell into the third round, remember that?
Yeah.
Where he was selected number 86 overall by the Titans. Then you have Kenny Pickett taking third team reps to open training camp, now taking second team reps. The Steelers' first round quarterback, first round.
20th pick.
We're not reading into it, Mike Tomlin. You are. You got him in the first round. Mitchell Trubisky remained the first quarterback to take reps on the first team right there. But Pickett leapfrogged Mason Rudolph for the second team work. I said it right this time, right?
Rudolph's a bum.
That's what I'm saying.
The first rounder reportedly struggled to open camp. So, we have one that's being kind of praised
Yeah.
in Malik Willis. You have one that's making steps
Growing
forwards, but
pains.
growing pains. That's the best way to put it. So, on both ends, they're kind of both teams that can win now. They both have great running backs. They both have nice tools. They both have great defenses. Who will be the first to start for their respected squads?
I'm going to say Kenny Pickett first because I feel like the Titans are kind of waiting for Tannehill to be like, you know what, bro? You kind of slipping. You're not hitting everybody on target like that. We're just going to start Malik Willis a game, and then that one breakout game, they're going to be like, oh, fuck, like, now we got to start him. Because it's more so with Kenny Pickett, it's like, I honestly think Mr. Trubisky is going to start, like, their first 5-6 games of the season, and then they're going to slowly work in Kenny Pickett like that.
He's basically saying the way they will start. He's saying he thinks the way they will start will be different. Pretty much.
Yeah, the way that they're going to start is going to be different.
And I agree with that.
Right, because like I said, they're kind of waiting for Tannehill to be like, they're trying to look for a reason to trade Tannehill so they can start Malik Willis more so than Kenny Pickett because the Steelers,
that is how Tannehill got his job.
Right, because the Steelers QB position is kind of open. Whoever performs the best out of them three is
open,
good.
But I think the QB for the Steelers is open, but I feel like I still see naturally Kenny Pickett taking it from Mitch Trubisky because we just called Mason Rudolph a bum. He is a bum, but
he is a bum.
Like, come on, I don't see how Mitch Trubisky holds that spot forever.
Right.
That'll after seeing how Cam lost the spot last year, bro. Yeah, it's up, and any of you niggas could lose it these days, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's my thing. So like, can you come in? Can you come in after like game 5 or game 6 because Mitch is just like, hey, go ahead and take your back seat. You still getting paid. Don't worry about it. You're not in prime time Chicago days like that no more.
Mitch Trubisky is probably okay with being a backup quarterback.
No, of course he is because you took backup money. Like I said, with the Titans, they're trying to find an excuse to start Malik Willis over Ryan Tannehill. There's no way that a third round QB is gonna start game 1 over Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, I would have to agree with game 1.
I don't think so either. I
Game
think
one,
the
game
problem
two,
is
game
though.
three.
I think see the problem with Tannehill is not during game 1, game 2. It's the postseason because he looks terrible
Yes.
and he does terrible things.
I don't think they're going to get to the postseason this year, but
I mean, they should still be able to get there. Like we said, the defense is good. Derrick Henry's coming back. They still have receivers, even though it's gonna be a different look out there.
yeah.
But
Hated look.
that's why it's gonna be more so on like, hey, Tannehill, this year, if we don't see what we want to see this year,
You're out of here.
that young guy's right there, buddy.
Exactly.
And that's how you got your spot too, Tannehill. He took his shit from Marcus Mariota, and they didn't look back either after Marcus Mariota got sat down.
Bless you.
It's more than likely up for Tannehill if he does the same thing, because I believe Mike Vrabel was the coach when that happened as well too.
He was.
He
Actually.
Yeah,
was.
they ain't playing
Okay,
with you, Tannehill.
so I think that one of the biggest things I want to kind of bring in, bless you,
Thank you.
is the injury proneness of Ryan Tannehill. I remember before his stint with the Titans, that he was always like that with the Dolphins, just never being able to stay on the field. I think that kind of comes back to haunt him. I believe that Malik Willis will continue to get this type of a production or increased confidence throughout the reps, throughout the time, and
I
be
think
able
he's
to
gonna
start.
shoot.
Now, before
game, though?
Kenny Pickett, I don't necessarily want to pick a
Oh,
game
you
because
think
I'm
okay.
I'm picking injury over the amount of games.
Okay.
Whereas Kenny Pickett, I feel like Kenny Pickett will have the better career, but I truly believe that black quarterbacks kind of get a different rap.
Yes.
You seen it with Lamar Jackson getting
They-
picked in the last pick of the first round.
They always do.
Ridiculous. But
Even
this
Malik
guy
Willis,
is in the third round.
Yeah, but even people felt like he took a fall because they thought he'd go higher than that too. I don't even think he was the first quarterback in the third round either.
Nah, because
In the third round? I don't
Desmond Ritter was picked first.
with all that being said, for me, I feel like he's being underappreciated. I feel like they got a really good pick in the third round, and I truly believe that he will be able to make the right strides, the
First
right
round
type
receiver.
of. Here's the thing, Tannehill, maybe they drafted him to light a fire under his ass. I truly believe that it will possibly be more of injury rather than production. But with that being said, they have a team that's ready to go. And I truly believe, like you're kind of saying, Derrick Henry is the guy that they will rely on.
Yeah,
So he's not going to be tasked with too much. But with the guy that has that much confidence, I can see him starting a lot quicker than Kenny Pickett
They
with
got
Mike
good-
Tomlin, who
They
is
got good receivers.
not.
too.
I wouldn't call it stubborn. I would call it he knows how to run a team. He knows what he likes. He knows what he likes to. He knows how to enforce certain things to make and develop certain things inside of not only players but a team, an organization.
Yeah.
So I believe that he'll have Kenny serve the amount of time that he needs to do and hit a certain stride to get to where Mike Tomlin wants him to be.
I mean,
Whereas the other one, I feel like is going to be forced into
Well, like-
into Malik,
well,
and he'll take
but-
he'll take upon it. But,
even
I
like
definitely
you're
think that Kenny
saying
Pickett
with
is
like
better.
the coaches though, like when we're putting in Mike Tomlin and Mike Vrabel. I think Mike Vrabel is a very good coach too, but I'm not gonna give Mike Vrabel more credit than what Mike Tomlin has already demonstrated in this league. Mike Vrabel still got some work to do to have the same type of resume as that
Right.
man. So,
Way
yeah,
more.
bro.
Way more
Yeah.
work.
But again, I like Vrabel. I still trust him. I still think he can do some shit, but I can't give him the same respect as a Mike Tomlin. Period.
No, definitely not.
No, definitely, I agree with you on that.